do it. Let's talk about the attractiveness of all the...
Yes, of all the what?
We're not talking about it on GS.
No.
We talked about it off the camera, though, and Ed, turns out, he's got some prejudice.
Oh my god, that's not even true! I can't believe you said that.
Should we play two-player?
I think you should just do one player because...
Should we start over?
No.
Should I not have said that?
No, it's
All
fine.
right, we'll do one player.
Because two-player in this game is you take turns anyway in this game, right?
All right.
Two players if one person...
You're right. You're right.
Do you want me to continue explaining it?
Yeah,
Even though it's
explaining
clear that you already understand the rules, do you want me to continue over-explaining the rules to you?
How do I get up there?
You need
nanners.
You need a second player. You gotta get the DK barrel and come back.
Hey, is your name DK? No, my name's Trixie.
This is one of my favorite games.
How do I swap?
A.
You're incorrect.
Select, sorry.
There we go. Oh, we can go in here.
It's cool, you want
excellent.
you want the balloon.
Great job.
I've kidnapped that lumbering fool Dinky Kong. That's his name.
King Cruel.
And go back to the left. Go up and to the left. I have a present. Now, the A button is the one that you use to climb on your shoulders. On your own shoulders.
How?
It's that
B.
button. It's B?
Oh, yeah, it's actually A on the
right,
Super Nintendo controller. We are using a Super Nintendo controller.
Now throw straight up to the left. Throw straight up. More to the straight. More to the left. More to the left. There's a barrel.
I'm doing good.
No. Look, do you trust me?
Not really. Okay, let's go.
Throw in the top left corner. Just do it. Watch. You're gonna blow your mind. You're gonna blow your own mind.
Well, that was much more satisfying than doing it the very slow way that I was doing it.
See? This is what.
Oh,
This is what happens.
I was killed.
You were killed. See, if we were playing two-player mode, it'd be my turn right now, and I don't want that. Cause
Well, we've obtained Dixie again.
we have. This game is really the best one-player. It's best played as a one-player game, I think.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, Dixie. Well played. So why don't you analyze the game? Tell us about the game. Tell us why is this a classic, and why was Snowman so nice about his bashing of Donkey Kong 64? He made a very long intro to his Donkey Kong 64 video, which I found to be off-putting about how nice he was and apologetic about the video he was about to make.
So, okay, here's the thing with DK64. I've never played it,
I've played a lot of it.
so I can't...
It sucks.
There's your answer.
No apologies either. I'm not going to apologize
All right,
for
that's
telling
fine.
you that DK64 sucks.
But here's the thing. Rare specialized in one thing during the N64 generation, and that was collectathons.
Correct.
The DK64 is another collectathon.
How do I get this rhino?
Jump on it.
You can tell I haven't played a lot of Donkey Kong Country games.
Yeah. So I can't comment on DK64. All I know is, at some point, Collectathon goes from Banjo-Kazooie to DK64 in terms of quality, you know? But I don't know why that is. You need to charge. So go all the way to the right and then hold the X run button. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you were correct about that.
I know a lot about this game. Because I've played it many times. I used to rent it from Blockbuster Video. Countless times. I probably rented this game more than most games. You need to kill everything. Is the goal.
Yeah, I saw the instructions then.
You did, but then you didn't do it.
Well,
Come on. Come on! You got hit.
well.
You got touched by a rat. I was touched by a rat. That wasn't even your fault. That was...
No, it was absolutely my fault.
Okay,
Why would you try to shift the blame away from me?
Because I don't want you to
for
feel
doing
bad.
such things.
Okay. All I'm saying is the hitbox for Rabby the Rhino, is that his name? It looks very big, but you know, how would you know that? Because you haven't played the game too much.
Well, let's crash into here, shall we?
I don't remember if this is anything.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. Also, there's a sign. They're very prejudiced against rhinos here.
They indeed are, as we learned that someone else of Game Soup is quite prejudiced.
The balloon! Someone else.
Someone else on Game Soup is quite prejudiced.
Right.
We learned before this episode, but we won't be discussing it at all.
Nor which one of us it is. Joe or I,
It was Ed.
or...
It was Ed. I threw him right under the bus.
That's not even true.
Yeah, neither statement was true. Neither of us is particularly prejudiced, actually, it turns out. But
it's a secret. Use your spin dash to get under there. I was gonna
with what, the X button?
Hiya! Yeah. I was gonna say it was Joe or me or the intern Molly. We could have placed the entire thing on her.
On a false character. A fictional character, an NPC, if you will. We have many NPCs. We have Molly the editor, Stanley the editor, Gary the editor, Manly the editor. Yes, his name is Manly. You might ask, does he have very large muscles and is he extremely buff and masculine? No, he's actually a gay man. His name is Manly.
You don't hold the run button when you play this game.
Why would I do
You should be. It
things?
makes you run faster and climb faster. See? Get to the end, get to the end, get to the end!
This has to be one of the most painful things for anyone to watch. Can you put this in the middle of an episode somewhere that no
really?
one's going to be watching it?
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's going well.
So, funny story about rap gods.
Yeah?
I watch a guy called Lobos Jr. too on Twitch sometimes, right?
Yeah.
He's very big. He's very bigger than Hob.
Bigger than GS?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He's very popular. And sometimes when he's playing Souls and he's like trying to escape an enemy, he will say the most incredible string of syllables. I can't even do it how he does it. Like he's just on edge and he's like, and it sounds like English, but he's just.
Oh, I ran right into that beetle.
He's a rap god, and every time he does it, and he gets out of the way of danger, people in chat type, rap god.
Right.
He's a funny guy, man.
Remember that Eminem song?
No.
Oh.
What's an Eminem song?
It was Eminem's last reasonable song.
That's right, Slim Shady. I know that one. Yeah, it was bad.
It was pretty bad. No, well, Rap God was fine, but everything that he did around that time and since has been not good.
Oh. Well, as you can tell, I'm very well versed in all the rap music of the various kinds.
Yeah, no one respects him anymore.
For example,
it's kind of sad actually, because he used to be very respected.
Right.
And now all the other rappers and all the fans really are pretty disrespectful towards him. But I don't really feel bad because he pretty much fell off and didn't keep up at all. You might say the same thing about GS currently, but I wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. What I will say is that true rap fans jump up there, jump up there, jump up there.
Why would I do such a thing? To get one banana? Oh,
see?
Multi-bananas.
This is why you trust me. Because the true rap gods will know that DK64 has the best rap in it. I mean, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? You're supposed to carry it. You just threw it away. Squandered.
Oh, you can put it in here, I assume.
Look at this cannon! If only we had something to put in it.
Well, I got killed on purpose so that we could go back and do it again.
Have you played this game much or not?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all, no.
This is your first time playing this game?
Correct.
No.
Yes.
No, wait.
Correct.
Okay, be serious right now. This is your first time playing this game?
Correct.
Oh my god.
Well, is it forgivable now that I'm so poor at it?
Yes. Yeah, I had no idea. Wow. This is one of the best games ever made.
Well,
it's the best. It's the best of the 3 Donkey Kong games. There's a hair in my drink. It's my hair. And I guess I'm gonna drink it anyway. Yep, it's my
destroy them all. How am I supposed to destroy these?
You throw the cannon.
Is that correct? Is what I did correct?
You're supposed to throw that cannonball up at them, but that's okay.
Right. Well, if I'm killed again, here's what we'll do. Hiya! Oh no, Dixie! You perished.
You killed yourself.
We have 7 lives though. We're gonna be able to go back and we're gonna be able to do it this time.
All right. You didn't have to kill yourself to try it again.
I didn't. Well, hey, sometimes we learn, sometimes we don't.
You've played Donkey Kong Country 1 though.
Yeah. Who hasn't? What a gem.
Yeah, but this game is even better. By all accounts.
Well, why don't you just partner up with Snowman Gaming and ditch me then, huh? Because he's always making videos about Donkey Kong. He's obsessed.
Well, I only have one to make, and it's this one.
He's obsessed.
Wait, no, his video is about DK64 though.
He made a video about DK64. He's made videos about many Donkey Kong games. He has a Donkey Kong month each year. Why don't you go subscribe to him if you're watching this, and if you like Donkey Kong.
There's only 2 Donkey Kong games. There's Donkey Kong Country 1 and Donkey Kong Country 2. Right? I mean, there are some others, right? But who counts those?
That was Ed playing.
They're not gonna fall for that trick. Now, I can tell you really tried your hardest. Oh. Nope. Nope.
How was that?
I can tell you tried.
Should we visit Cranky Kong?
Yeah.
Oh. I pressed right on the D-pad. We didn't even get to see what he said.
I'll box
your ears in if you don't listen to me. What did he say before, though? Feast your eyes on my menu. Pirate Panic free. Well, if it's free, I'll take it. Try using your team throw at the start.
Remember that invisible barrel up in the top left?
Oh, right. Below the letter K, you'll find a reward if you avoid the danger.
He's telling us about hints. He's giving us hints about the game.
Jump for joy when crossing the longest horizontal rope. In Main Brace Mayhem, Pirate Panic. I reckon the door at the bottom of the tall wall looks flimsy to me. Okay.
Don't spend your...
I'm spending my coins. Those big blue goons.
This matters.
Ain't guarding that huge stack of barrels for nothing. Knock them off.
Alright.
I'm not going to remember any of that.
Nope.
Alright.
It's a lot of very cryptic clues.
How do I leave?
You click on Leave Museum.
Ed, you're too logical.
$2. Remember when $2 was a reasonable amount of money to charge for something? Before inflation.
You can't do anything with $2, though.
No.
$3 isn't even money.
Yeah, $3.
Speaking of $3 isn't money, check out our links below. Give us a donation to our PayPal account. Have we gotten a donation? Can I just use our PayPal account as my PayPal account for my eBay? Because I'm about to lose mine, potentially. Maybe I can, right? Can I just take it and use it for my eBay account?
Isn't there some sort of conflict of interest?
I'm sure there is, but...
But, I mean, do what you want.
I need to make money, so maybe I'll go ahead and do that.
What's the difference between throw the girl up there, throw her up there, throw her out on the bus? Oh, you little bitch.
This is the worst performance of anyone playing.
Well, you've never played the game, so...
Well, I've played video games before, though. And you think that just having played video games before, I would be able to do this in somewhat more of a competent manner.
You're doing okay, though.
Would you agree with that? You would agree.
No, because
you're
actually,
trying to be nice.
You're actually doing okay. I'm actually mostly pulling your leg. You're doing fine.
No. You don't have to be nice. Please. Please be quite mean. Alright, so we're going to throw Diddy there.
There you go. So you've already got the hang of the controls.
Yeah, it's mostly just jumping.
Yeah.
Jumping and throwing.
And that, you already have the hang of that.
Correct. Now, you would think that they would have brought back Trixie Kong, but they made a new Kong for the N64 games. A new little girl Kong. I can't remember what her name was, though.
It wasn't Baby
Comments. I don't think so.
Was it?
Tiny.
Tiny?
It was Tiny, yeah. You had Tiny, Lanky, Diddy, Donkey, and the big guy. Who's the big guy?
You had no idea that was there. Did you?
I knew it was there. Yeah.
You fell down into the pit on purpose? No.
Yeah, I did. I totally did.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, Trixie was not in DK64?
No. No, they had Tiny Kong as a little girl.
What is Tiny Kong? That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, it really made no sense.
Why would they not bring back one of the best characters in the best games? I actually don't know. Leave it in the comments if you know. I'm dying to know.
Oh, we can visit the Beard Man again.
That's called Kong College. It's not the same
no,
man.
This is a different man. Okay.
It's also a miss.
Mrs. Wrinkly Kong. All right.
Kong College. Clown College.
I'm available to teach courses on how to play this game. Or you can just pop in when you want to. All right. Oh, it's the save point.
Yes.
It's free to save. Well, you already have a save file? How did you do that? It costs 2 coins to save now?
Wait, really?
Oh, I did it. I saved again.
It does cost money to save? Why
It does.
Why don't I remember that? I feel like that's a... What the hell?
Leave college spelled with a K. I don't think I would ever go to a college if it was spelled with a K. Alright, let's go to Lockjaw's Locker. Does that sound fun to you, Ed?
It does. I'm looking forward to this because I know you haven't played it now. And that makes me very excited. It's almost like I'm playing it for the first time by watching you play it, you know?
Okay, so what did this game do well?
First off, graphics, right? That's the no-brainer. But... Oh, also music.
Fuck.
Some of the best music ever to be heard on, on a Super Nintendo or any system. Some of the most interesting level designs. For example, not this level in particular. In fact, there's a secret right above you to where those bananas are. Some of the most interesting level designs, such as that level where the water is made of lava and you turned into water by jumping on a seal's head, something to that effect. And those lava levels where you are where you play as Dixie Kong and you sort of spin dash, not dash, but spin fly across rooms and you ride your rhino on top of those air jets. Really strange mechanics, but very intuitive. Well done levels, you know? They do all the right things as far as teaching you how to play a game by making you play the game instead of giving you long tutorials. I don't know. I don't know. I can't be any more specific than that other than it is one of the single best games of all time.
So, for our fledgling game developers watching,
yes,
what lesson would you like them to learn most from this game?
That's a great question. I wish I had some time to prepare actually, because I could give you a good response.
Well, you know, I wanted to put you on the spot here.
Right. It's hard to say because...
Oh, how do we... Oh, what the hell?
Yep. You can actually get
fast.
that. Yeah, you do have to do it fast, yeah. Well, there's one right there, actually. There's one of the ways to do it. And one of the reasons I keep coming back to this game is because there are those DK coins in every level, and they're very well hidden, right?
Correct.
So, plenty of games do this already, but... Say your game has 100 levels, and you hide DK coins, or the equivalent of DK coins, in every single level. Those act as a natural encouragement for you to keep playing and replaying.
Sure. What is my name?
That's one of the things I like most about this game, actually, is the DK coins. What is my name?
Oh, it's the same thing.
What
is the first enemy that you see in the game?
It's a rat.
Oh, a furry rat, yeah. Alright, on to the next round. What is the name of this area of the island?
Gangplank Galleon. It's like trying to analyze Mario Brothers. Everybody knows.
We have one coin. Let's do Puzzle Challenger.
Okay.
What button do you press to run? What would that be? Y.
It's Y, yeah. Start button.
What is the name of the first level in the game? Pirate Panic.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the enemy boss who was kidnapped?
King K. Rappy. Oh, King K. Rap is the first. King Crap. They put that.
I thought it was King K. Rool.
It is. But they had the option of King Crap. Can you imagine they put that in a kid's game?
Yeah.
Rare, man.
So what about maybe the charm of the game? Would you want that to be emulated?
Emulated. Nice choice of word. Yes.
Would you say that would be the most important thing for those watching this to be revealed to them?
No.
Level design then. Level design and backtracking?
Yeah, but I can't even describe why. Just the levels, level design. It's good. It's got good levels. They're tasty. I can't words. You know, like when you've played something for so many years of your life that you can't say in words why you like it or why it's good. You just know that it is because you've been doing it your whole life. Like Sunday nights on Fox 29 when they play episodes of King of the Hill followed by The Simpsons.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
Followed by Futurama. Yeah. Like you knew that was a good night. You were in for 2 hours of
well, besides the King of the Hill.
Besides the King, yeah.
I mean, come on.
That was the
why was that show? Why did that stay on television for so long? It should have lasted 2 episodes, but it was like 18 seasons.
Yeah, and ultimately it was canceled so that they could make room for the Cleveland show.
Yeah,
that Family Guy spinoff.
Another gem.
Yeah, kind of an unceremonial send off for King of the Hill, right?
Yeah, to get replaced by some more garbage. Yeah, really, like The Simpsons had a place. Still probably. Well, no, it's been on for too long.
Yeah, it has.
Let's admit that.
Yeah.
Family Guy had a place. Like in the beginning, the first couple seasons of Family Guy, pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah. Yep. But then when they came back, I'm sure their writers changed and the show was completely different from
the same thing. Bob's Burgers, it was the funniest show on television to now lame as hell.
No.
It's as lame as it gets.
I didn't know that happened.
I can't stand it anymore. Oh, fuck.
I didn't know that even happened.
Yeah, it's the worst.
What season are they on now? They must be far
I don't know, 6 or 7.
That's pretty long in the tooth for a cartoon. You know, like that's.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of shows just get pretty lame after a while. They become like parodies of themselves.
That's
like,
exactly what happens.
Oh no. What about Game Soup?
That's exactly what happens with like most shows, though. They just become parodies, and that's called Flanderization.
Yeah.
Almost, for obvious reasons. Almost every show goes through that, and I think how well you deal with that factor alone says a lot about how well you can still be relevant after 10 or 20 years. Like I think South Park is the only show.
No,
which is it?
South Park is lame too.
Okay,
finally, South Park took like 20 seasons to get lame. Okay, but they finally got lame.
And here, by the way, the reason I can't comment on that is because I've actually never seen more than 1 episode of it, or maybe 2.
Oh, I've watched most. I've seen almost every episode of South Park. Right. I've watched almost every season of South Park, and the last one, it was all about election stuff and like current events. It was very lame, and it's not because of any specific political views that I personally hold. It was just very lame.
It was not good at being an entertainment show, right? Is that what you're saying? Like it wasn't.
It was cringe. It was very cringe.
All right,
for lack of a better way to say it.
I'm Funky the Main Monkey. Oh, so we can travel, but we don't need to do that because we're about to fight a boss. Don't you dare!
I only did it because you said not to.
Look where we can go.
Okay, what's this?
We can't go anywhere.
We hired a plane. Well,
we hired a plane to fly us around this one ship. And did you just go back to a previous level?
Yeah.
You can go fight the boss now.
I didn't know. Ed told me not to get the plane, so I had to do it. Because I'm such a contrarian asshole.
Break them. Break them all. I suppose I should have said break them all.
Well, that wasn't very difficult.
I mean, I should have said buy the plane, and you wouldn't have done it, right?
Yeah.
For real?
Maybe. Because I am kind of a disagreeable contrarian asshole, so I do tend to do things the opposite of what's expected.
See if start and select works. I think it does. To get out of these levels. Does it not work?
No, it just pauses the game.
Oh, that's weird.
It pauses the damned game. I could get killed. We have a lot of hit points here.
Nah, these levels are so short.
Ow! I'm Donkey Kong.
I guess I was thinking of Super Mario World. I think you can do that in that game. Start and select. Sends you back to the overworld. If you've beaten a level before.
Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of this title.
I'm very surprised. Yeah, I mean, I think most people would agree that this game is better than the first. It's better than Donkey Kong Country. Go fight the boss.
So we have to go fight the boss.
He's up where that skull is. He's hard to miss.
I can't get to it.
How the hell do you get there?
It won't let me go over there. Oh, maybe we do it this way. Why do you have to go all the way down there to get to the damned boss? So that's poor game design. You should be able to just skip right over to there. It looks like you should be. There should be like dotted lines at least showing where to go.
Yes, there should be dotted lines
on the overworld map there. All right, let's see how we do this. He drops an egg on you. Maybe we can pick up the egg.
Hey.
Well, I guess I didn't have fast enough reflexes there.
This game is the original Dark Souls. Everything has a cooldown and a wind-up. This game is the Dark Souls of platformers. It's not actually at all. So, here's a funny thing. You don't even have to throw them. If you're holding them, you just walk into the boss. He'll take damage, and you'll throw the egg automatically.
Oh. Alright.
But I think only if you're Diddy.
Why is that?
I don't know. Try it, though. If you just hold the egg and walk into the bird.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think it works with Dixie. I can't remember, though. I think it's because Diddy literally holds the egg in front of him.
Oh, we can't just run into it like fools.
But you can jump onto it to stop it from moving. You're doing pretty good, Joe. This is your first time playing DKC2, which is short for...
Ah, he's being a real jerk.
Yeah.
He's sending these eggs.
Well, I mean, who is the real jerk here?
Well, probably Diddy Kong. He's attacking a pirate and his unborn family. Or her unborn family.
You're holding his child hostage right now. Oh my god.
I can understand why he'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Alright, come on. Are you going to drop one of these and let it actually land on this ballast here?
It's called a ballast?
I don't know. I just used that word because it seemed correct.
How did you know? Okay.
I don't think that's the correct word, actually.
I don't know what a ballast is. What's a ballast?
A mast? The thing on the side of the mast.
Oh, yeah.
It's the thing that's perpendicular to a mast would be considered a ballast.
What does perpendicular mean?
Well, you need to go back to the class if you don't know what that word means.
What is class?
Something that GS does not have, considering the conversation that we had previous to this episode, which we're going to rehash right now.
Joe said he doesn't like any of the races.
What the fuck?
See, that's how it feels.
To just blatantly be lied about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Jump on an egg.
That was pretty mean of you
No,
to do.
I'm just kidding. He likes all the races. Except for the 1,000-mile dash. That's a very long dash.
Yeah, it's a little bit too long for me. Alright, we're gonna kill him this time. We haven't even lost Dixie Kang yet.
There you go. There you go. Also, the difficulty curve in this game is incredible. Because it starts off incredibly easy, so that
Oh, really?
Well, the first level you did okay.
Right. But then every other level I've had an extreme amount of trouble with.
So
I've died at least once in every other level.
It almost feels like the game gets exponentially harder with every new level. But clearly that's impossible, right? But it feels like it. So this second world is going to be miles harder than the first.
Crocodile Cauldron.
And then the world after this is going to be miles harder than this one.
Hothead Hop. Oh, that was the overworld map.
Right.
What we were just looking at. Okay,
Yeah,
I just figured that out.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, this was not a barrel. This was a man in a barrel.
Yeah, it's a man.
Wait, how are there crocodiles just hanging out in lava? That's pretty funny. We gotta do stuff like that in our game. Ed and I were talking about that actually. How we don't want to make our game, our Metroidvania style game, have just basic environments.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, you've always got the lava area. You've got the forest,
maze,
the desert.
the sewers.
Maybe the sewers, yeah. We want to do something that's very unique and odd. And we already came up with... And you would think, no, you have to do the forest. You have to do the desert. Every game has those things. You don't, though. There are actually ways that you can create unique terrains that you would not see in other games. And possibly terrains you've never seen in another game.
Yeah.
We came up with them pretty quickly in only a few minutes. I won't share them with you right now because you might take our ideas and make a game of your own out of them. No, I'm just kidding. But well, you could have like a sandstorm level where there's a haunted house floating in the middle of the sandstorm. That would create some unique environments to traverse.
Yeah, that already gives you a couple of unique things to do.
Gives you something to go on, yeah.
But so many games just rely on the crutch, man.
What was one of the other ideas that we had?
Well, don't share them. I like them.
We can share them. We'll come up with better ones.
All right. The one that I liked the most was the. Did you see that just now? Those bananas are in the shape of a Y.
Yeah.
That's because you're supposed to pick up the spider and use his ability, which is.
Oh, press Y.
Yes.
Correct.
But you didn't do it.
But I didn't do it. No.
One of the cool ideas that I liked was the birdcage, the casino inside of a birdcage.
I don't remember that one. But it was my idea?
Yes.
Oh, alright.
Maybe it wasn't a birdcage. It was just a giant cage that had a full-blown casino inside of it. It sounds way less cool when I say it like that. I wish I had the original way of saying it in front of me, but I don't. But it was really cool. But even that, it's miles ahead of. Let's do a sewer maze. Let's do a forest maze. Let's have a forest.
Oh shit! I just skipped that dialogue there.
I just wanted to see what our time was here. 30 minutes.
Yeah, I figured we've been playing this for a really long fucking time
You
here.
want to keep going?
I don't care, man. Let's check out Clubba's kiosks.
Clubba's.
Look at his head.
He's got a very tiny head.
It's mini. 15 Kremlin coins. We don't have enough.
No.
Okay, let's fight him. Or we can run away.
Can't fight him.
Oh. Did we lose a life because of that?
No, you don't lose anything.
Okay, good.
But you just can't get through. So.
Canon's claim. You might say that this level is Donkey Kong canon.
You could say that. Also, this is one of the best music tracks in gaming, in addition to Sticker Brush Symphony, which you won't hear for a while. I think to the next world.
Well, we may not get there in time, but we will play Battle Chasers more, because the demand for that is high. The demand for us finishing the Battle Chasers LP is high.
You would not believe the comments, emails, phone messages that we've gotten.
From Joe. Only. In fact, you might say Joe is the only one who wants to see it completed.
I mean,
that's not true, but he's the biggest advocate of completing it.
I'm fine with it. I should have known that this was going to take...
You know what's really freeing, though?
What? Giving up on things? Yeah, I agree.
It sure is. But, you know, before, I used to feel some pressure when we made GS episodes.
Oh.
Some pressure to possibly be analytical or give the subscribers what they want when watching GS. But I kind of just prefer being ourselves and just doing whatever comes to us at the time, whether it's goofing around or analyzing the games, whatever we feel like doing, really, whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to shake that feeling, but I agree with you. You know, you do feel some pressure.
However, I don't feel it as much anymore, and maybe because the channel has kind of fallen off to some extent.
It's because we started playing Battle Chasers. It's not true. But you play the things that you want to play, you know?
Yeah.
And if there's an audience for that thing, then
and we make the channel what we want to make it.
You got wrecked.
Yeah, we should probably just like play something else or wrap this episode up, because I'm not going to beat this level. It's too hard. Why don't you do it? Here, you do it.
All right.
I'll do some. I'll talk about something else. What was I going to say? Something about GS.
About how it's better to be genuine than it is to
just to
burn out.
Do whatever we think we want to do.
Don't burn out like a bright star. The brightest stars burn out.
I mean, this channel, we're not depending on this channel for income or anything. We don't even monetize the videos.
Well,
so it doesn't really necessarily matter what we do.
Yeah.
We hope that the viewers will enjoy what we do, but we also want to enjoy what we're making as well. We don't want it to become like work. So,
in fact, if you look at a list of all the people who have monetized our videos, the people who have probably made the most are like Konami, I guess, because they monetized a couple of our videos once.
Oh yeah.
Or Capcom, maybe. I don't know. Uh-oh.
Some companies have, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks so hard.
It actually is quite hard.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to do it.
Well, I am the master.
We already did most of these. We already did a lot of these notes. I drove to New Jersey on business.
Oh yeah.
In the snow, sleet, and rain.
Oh my God! First of all, driving to New Jersey is already bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. And
yeah, and oh man, did they charge you?
Oh,
the tolls are.
If you don't know, There's a toll to exit New Jersey. So
Yeah.
you can go in for free, but when you want to leave, it used to be
Yeah.
$5. Now, what is it, $7?
It's $6.75, and if you don't have Easy Pass, which I don't,
Yeah.
they send you a bill in the mail, and you have to write them a check.
Are you kidding
I'm not
me?
kidding. Yeah, really. I got the bill. I got a bill in the mail. I didn't even know I was supposed to pay, and there's no toll booth either.
They don't have any regular
They
tolls
don't have
anymore.
They don't have any tolls.
Holy... What?
And they sent me a bill in the mail, and I was like, oh geez, did I run through an Easy Pass and not realize it? No, I hadn't. I didn't break any rules. They actually just send you a bill for $6.75 to every car that goes through.
Is that really cheaper than employing like 5 people to
It
take
seems
money?
insane.
That is insane. I had no idea.
It's incredibly archaic.
Just goes to show you how long it's been since I went to New Jersey, because why would you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Actually, man,
Well, I used to go to school there, and also
right.
now I have business there, so I've been going back there a couple of times recently. But
Oh, but also, New Jersey is probably one of the next states to legalize recreational marijuana.
well, we're not far from there, so maybe we'll have a reason to go there soon.
Also, Pennsylvania. Would you believe it?
No, I don't believe that.
It's
I
actually
haven't heard about that at all.
It's quite possible. I don't think it's going to happen because Pennsylvania is stuck in the 1800s. But hey, I don't know. I'm not judging.
Yeah, all of our alcohol stores, all
yeah.
of our liquor stores are state-run.
So they all have the same selection at the same price, and they all close at the same time. Well, mostly close at the same time.
It's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous.
It is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Yep. It's hard to have competition when all the stores are state-run. Well,
Wegmans gets away with it though. You can actually you can't buy liquor at a grocery store, believe it or not,
in Pennsylvania.
yeah. But you can go to Wegmans, this grocery store, because they have figured out some way to get around the retarded laws and serve alcohol and sell alcohol.
It's because part of a certain percentage of your income as a business has to come from food in order for you to be eligible to sell alcohol. Because that makes sense, right?
No.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Did he just freeze over an entire lava lake?
This is that level I was talking about, where the water is lava, but you jump on the seal's head and they make it into water. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes... No, it doesn't. You're right.
It just doesn't make sense. And you're timed, because if you don't go fast enough, it turns back into lava.
Those couple of snowflakes that come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Turned it into cold, cool water.
Cool water.
Cool, drinkable, fresh water.
Maybe it's just hot water. Maybe it's not lava.
I mean, it's red, though.
It is red, but
what is red water but...
Son of a shit.
What is red water but
Lava.
hot lava? Yeah, there's nothing...
Actually, yeah, you're right.
anything that's red is lava.
What is red water?
Yeah, exactly. What is red water but hot lava?
Unless it's... Well, it could be like... Yeah, you're right.
All right.
Like cherry Kool-Aid, but no. It has to be hot lava.
You remember cherry Kool-Aid? You know, your mom didn't make Kool-Aid very good. She only put half sugar in. And it never tasted as good as when you put in full sugar.
Because Kool-Aid is garbage. Oh, no! Wait, what's that okay over there? Wait, she really did that? She only put it in half?
Yeah.
I'm glad she did.
Well, it turns out actually that sugar and carbohydrates are poison.
Yep. You are right.
I have a lot of carbohydrates in my diet though, because I am trying to gain weight. Not trying, I am gaining weight.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Boy, do you have to eat a lot though to gain weight. If you're trying to gain weight, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't know, but man.
Most people trying to lose weight, but
I think most people would disagree with you. I think you're one of the lucky few. I really do.
I don't think it's lucky.
Well, I think it's genetic.
I prefer to be able to gain some weight if I would choose to. I think it's better to be in the middle, to be able to gain weight if you want to, but also to be able to lose weight. You know, somewhere in the middle.
I think most people are on the other end, where it's really easy to gain weight,
well,
really hard to lose it. You know?
Well, not all of us are in that boat.
No, that's the crazy thing, because you and I, we have very similar genes, incredibly similar, in fact.
About half of them are similar, yeah.
Yeah, you might say that. And yet, for you, it's... Hey, did you see that? He just appeared out of nowhere. And for you, it's very difficult to gain weight, and you're very thin.
Oh boy, the The mystery of genetics.
Well, I mean, it's not much. Well, okay, all right. all I'm saying is, it's amazing how much DNA we share, and yet we're so very different. Which I guess is a dumb thing to say. Am I going backwards? No, it's a dumb thing to say. I admit it.
Yeah, it's true. In the conversation that we had before we recorded this episode, revealed some very different opinions that we each had.
Right.
About the attractiveness of different races.
I was of the opinion that all races are equally attractive.
That's not true.
However, Joe...
That's not true. That's not true. We're not going to discuss what we said.
Very deliberate.
We're not going to discuss anything of what was said.
That the only attractive race is Malaysians.
All right, now you know he's lying.
Why? Because I said Malaysians are attractive? Would I have to be lying?
Yeah.
Are you racist against Malaysians?
Yeah.
Malaysians? This is one of the coolest levels in the game. Okay, it doesn't look that cool, but it is.
Well, I'm enjoying it.
So the idea... Oh no! Oh! The idea is you use the hot air balloons to fly.
This is a long episode. Should we make this a bonus episode? For the Patreons only?
No, I think we should just put it out.
Oh, geez, because we've said a lot of really offensive things.
You're right, but we have to become relevant. You know, once you lose relevancy, you have to do something outrageous and radical to become relevant.
Oh.
So, talking about race is always a surefire, very safe thing to do. Right? You know, the repercussions are scant.
Okay, so speaking of racial stuff, I've been watching the television program called Vikings.
Oh yeah, Vikings. You were going to tell me about that.
Have you seen this program?
I have not.
Now, I could come at it from a standpoint that probably others have come at it, others who have reviewed it, but I'm going to take a little bit of a different stance.
Okay. On
the program Vikings.
What is it?
It's a little bit like Game of Thrones.
All right.
The characters are, they're all pretty bad. In fact, every character, I would say every character in the show is immoral. Every single one.
So it's like a great, like blurred lines. You don't know, nobody's strictly good or bad, right?
They're all bad.
Well, they're just actually all bad.
They're actually just all bad.
All right.
And I was at the last show that we watched was Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh.
Which has the characters that have the most valor, I think, that I've ever seen in a program.
Valor. What is valor?
Valor. Yeah, they're the best of humanity. It has it's a much more humanist approach to storytelling, in that the characters are, they show the best in humanity, whereas this television program Vikings shows the worst in humanity. It's very
sounds like Game of Thrones.
Mercenary and narcissistic maybe, and self-serving. All the characters are self-serving.
Okay.
I think it shows a different worldview and also a different time period, I would say. The Fullmetal Alchemist takes place in the early 1900s, I think.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Vikings takes place in, I don't know, the Viking times. I don't even know.
The 19 Vikings.
But
that decade.
It shows two very different sides of humanity, and I think two very different kinds of people probably wrote these programs.
What did Vikings do? They play games, like board games and stuff. Or
they were murderers.
They just rape and pillage. Is that what they do?
Yeah, it's on the History Channel, so it has to be fairly historically accurate.
I can give you $20. That was a pawn shop joke. What's the show called? Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
Is that on the History Channel?
I don't think so. Maybe it is. I don't really know too much about these channels.
I don't watch television. I'm sorry.
But I kind of don't like the show, but I keep watching it anyway.
All right.
This Vikings.
I mean, people watch Game of Thrones partly because it's fun to hate these characters, because most of them are dicks.
Yeah, there's no one. I think the most interesting character probably in Vikings is the priest character. I don't know if you've watched it, you probably know why, but there's a little more to him. Well, no, there's something to all the characters, I suppose, but
I got it. Is he a Viking? I knew it. He's secretly a Viking, right?
Yes. There's he has more struggles.
Okay.
I suppose his characters I just find him more interesting than most of the other characters. Not that I don't find the other characters interesting, and I don't find the perspective of the show interesting, but they're very bad. These are bad men.
Why are they bad? How come they're so bad?
They're killers, for one thing.
Is that what Vikings do?
Yeah. They
So-
invade and kill.
Wait,
And they
really?
invade other lands, though. But the other lands, they're just full of killers, too.
It's like,
They're just...
Huh.
Either everyone in the old times, in the olden days, was just a real asshole, or the person who wrote this has a very low view of humanity, which is the opposite of Fullmetal Alchemist, which I would say the author of Fullmetal Alchemist has a very positive view towards humanity. And I tend to lean more towards the positive view, especially in modern times. I think we have enough resources and enough human capital in the modern world that I have a positive view overall, a positive outlook for the future of humanity, and a positive outlook on humanity as a whole.
All right.
Which is a surprisingly rare perspective, I think, to have today. I think a lot of people are pretty cynical about humanity, and they think maybe we're a virus on the earth, or that we're a cancer, or we're a leech, and that we're ruining the earth. But
Well, I mean, there's no debate on that one.
If the earth isn't here for humanity, what the hell is it here for? You know, the rhinos, the Donkey Kongs, the monkeys. Come on, get real.
Well, the argument isn't. Well, no, but no.
The deer?
No.
The deer are the worst.
I mean,
They're the worst.
well, okay, no. I need to rebut that point, though. The idea is not that the Earth is here for some other animal. It's that it's here for us. But
We just don't want to ruin it.
We're making it bad for future generations.
Sure.
We're
Yeah, we
making
don't
it
want
worse.
to. As far as we don't want to ruin it for humans, I'm on the same board. But really,
Yeah.
I could give a shit about the entire race of every deer. No, I mean, I shouldn't say that entirely. That's a little extreme as well.
Oh, but I mean, there is a reason that we're the best. We're the apex predator on the planet.
Yeah, because we're the best.
Because we are the best, and we have the biggest, most developed brains. Not the biggest, but the most developed.
How many shots is it going to take to kill that hornet?
None. They don't die.
Oh, they don't die.
They don't die if they're red. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, why is it that red enemies don't die in games? That's in Castlevania, in Donkey Kong, that's it.
It's because they're angry.
Alright, because we're on the topic of reviews, I'll do my last note.
All right.
I have a food review for Quest brand Cinnamon Crunch Protein Powder.
Yo, I've had that one. I love it. Oh, protein powder. No, I haven't had it.
You have... Yeah. This is the Cinnamon Crunch Protein Powder. Now,
Crunch
if
powder.
you've ever wanted... I didn't think this was actually going to be the texture of the product, but they put the crunch back in protein powder.
That's not supposed to have crunch, though.
No, it's not. So when I made it for the first time, I shake it up in my blender bottle, shake it up like I normally do with my protein powders, and I start drinking, and there's chunks in there. They really have crunch in a drinkable liquid.
That's disgusting.
So I think maybe you're supposed to bake with it or mix it with something else, but I'm just making it like it's protein powder, like I'm mixing it with
But that's what you're supposed
water.
to do.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to be able to do with protein powder. Is mix it with water and just guzzle it down real quick. But it's really hard to guzzle it down when it's full of fucking chunks. So I have to say the Quest brand Cinnamon Crunch Protein Powder is not a buy.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
I still have to finish the canister because it's way too expensive to not use. Protein powder, well, as far as food goes, it's reasonably cheap, but when you just look at it on paper, it's really expensive. It's like 25, 30 bucks for a 2-pound canister. You would think that it's expensive, but it's very dense. It's very dense, and it's food. So
Yeah.
you need to eat food anyway, so that's the way I look at it. And I'm trying to gain weight, so it's actually an efficient and cost-effective form of getting protein.
It's like nutritionally efficient, right? And you buy it in bulk, and
Right.
it replaces your meals, more or less. Well, maybe not you, right? Because you're trying to gain weight.
Yeah.
But for some people, I don't know. That sounds really good.
But don't get the cinnamon crunch. The chocolate one is alright. That's the
Okay.
one I usually get, but I decided to try something different.
That's weird because I've bought cinnamon roll Quest bars.
I've gotten those. Those are fine.
Those, yeah, they're fine. They're great.
They're pretty decent.
As far as
If you just want a tasty snack,
yeah, that's
no.
the way to do it. Oh,
they're not very they're not particular. If you just want something that's great for taste, get a Snickers bar.
Oh no.
But
okay.
if you're trying to gain weight or you're trying to get extra protein into your diet,
Extra what?
Protein. I was wondering when you were going to ask me about the way I'm pronouncing protein.
No, I've heard you say it before. I'm just playing along at this point. Protein powder. We've had this conversation so very many times.
This guy looks really difficult.
This fight is actually not that bad. You just run away a lot. You run away a lot.
Looks like he's taking a few chops at you.
Oh! See, he's red. All red enemies are invincible. Is that it? He's dead. And he exploded into bones! Because... When was the last time you saw a sword explode into bones, Joe?
Never. This is actually the first time for me, and I'm really excited.
I think the next area is the Sticker Brush Symphony area.
Supernatural entities and swords and bones are all things that I'm quite interested in, so I found that to be really entertaining.
Do you want to call it here? We've been at it for 50 minutes. I can't believe it.
I thought we were going to do a Games We Never Played episode, but I guess this is Game Soup Plays.
Want to throw in another game or something? I don't know.
Oh, well, we should just do another ep either way. It's fucking 50 minutes. Yes. Are you still here? Are you still actually watching this? We should do a giveaway, but we probably will forget, so...
Oh, we also didn't do a giveaway on the Battle Chasers episode.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Can you just flash it up on the screen. Just flash up the giveaway on that episode.
Alright, what are we giving away?
We could just give away an Infernal Racket or something.
Alright,
that's all we have. What do we have? We don't have any copies. We don't have any keys of anything else. What are you going to do? Give away cash in the mail? We can do that. Because I just lost a shit ton of money recently. Yeah. We can really afford to be giving away cash in the mail.
I mean, you couldn't before, so why